there's a group. What's up, boys? I'm going out. We're going to the Scarlet Desert. To the Central Plateau. Holy moly, this guy's coming in hot. Probably got a whole gaggle of creatures behind him. A gaggle. Guy's running in, he's got a whole gaggle following him. How do you actually enter the PvP zone? Does it just happen when you zone in? You have to click the book. So there should be a book nearby. The book also is the raid instances as well. So if you do not have your PvP toggled and you're an officer of a guild that can open an instance, you click the book as a blue tag. It'll open up an instance for raiding. If you have your PvP toggled, if you click the book, it will bring you into the PvP zone of said instance. But I think some of them rotate around, so there may or may not be a PvP zone for said zone, unless you know for sure it's active. If that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, but... Miko, how you doing? Have I done my VP key? No, I actually have not. And you know what? That is one of the few zones that I've really never explored much of, Miko. I'm a VP noob. Never really did it. I went in there on a high level character once. And it wasn't a lockpick, so like I fought a few dragons, you know, and I explored around, but I couldn't get in to the good juicy rooms. I'd never beat the primary boss either. Should definitely do it over the VT. Yeah, you're right about that, because that's more active right now. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I could definitely do the. I think that would be pretty fun to do. Vision's Peak. Dubious. Let's see here. We're a little dubious to those guys. I'm trying to work my way to the plateau. There's a plateau over here. A plateau nail. It's a pretty cool. I like this Scarlet Desert though. I do. And not a whole lot of people come here, really. I think they only just come for the shard, and that's about it. Never really see very many people out here doing stuff on any server I've ever been on, including the original server even back in the day, so you know what I mean? Okay, let's work our way to... This guy can actually possibly drop it, maybe. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. He's on us. He's on us. He's on us. Get him. Get him. How are you doing today, Miko? What are you getting into, dude? You pushing some leveling? I was pretty excited about getting 58 yesterday. It's pretty nice. 58 is great. Grawl Baku. Grawl Baku. Oh. Sun Revenant right here. Okay. I'm gonna work my way up the plateau. I just gotta find... I think you can climb it. If you have levitate. Levitation. I'm breathing. Oh yeah, I'm floating now, baby. I'm floating now. Climb. Here we go. It's a slow climb, but we can do it. I ain't scared. Oh yeah, crest the ridge. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is actually a pretty cool place. Oh wow, dark blue, dark blue, dark blue. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to be careful here. We're gonna have to be quite a bit more careful. Some of these cluster, some of these pull as a cluster, and especially on the inside as well. Is the pre-nerf Senti longsword dropping on Quarm? I think so. Yeah, people link it all the time. I don't know. I would assume it's pre-nerf. It's pre-nerf. It should be. Yep. That would be a good thing to fight, to go and try and get, huh? A Senti longsword for my pet. He said for his pet, dude. Fuck. Miko would kill me, dude. He would actually probably try and come and murder me if I gave a Sentai longsword to my pet. How do you actually enter the zone? Did it work for you, Bender? Are you in? Bend over and touch your ankles and spell run slowly. Are you in? Are you in? You've tried for it a bunch of times, you never got one? I could check the bazaar. Ooh, what was that noise? That guy's a single spawn. Let's see here. Ooh, a double. Another double. Those are tough. My pet could probably handle a double, but I'm scared to push my luck. At least buy me dinner first. You got it, dude. I'll buy you 2 dinners. There's like some weird ambient noises here. I think I can single pull this guy. I'll pet pull him. All right, go barn. Here's your shot. Get him. Oh, fucking fuck. I knew it. Damn sun revenants, man. Big old 3-pack, dude. Like a freaking bunch of creeps. Creeps. I knew that some of them like cluster pull, but I just don't remember which packs. Is he killing any of these things or what? Okay, he killed one. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Two down, two down. Hey, he can do it. Wow. Wow. And there's the shard. Son of a gun. All right. There it is, boys. One big pull and we got a shard. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. It looks like where the named red alien cat spawns. I've never fought that one before. This is a cool plateau in the Scarlet Desert. A very cool plateau. Easy life. Hey, Court, how you doing? What's happening, my man? Two down, two down. We could... I suppose I could go to... Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The deep. And the Sanctus one. Maybe we'll go back to there. Fungus Grove. The deep. Okay, so that's off of like thought horrors and stuff. That's pretty deep. It's too deep in the deep. Like if it was from mushrooms at the beginning or something, then maybe, but shade stones, okay. A shade golem, shadow reaver. Yeah, okay. We can't do a Kiva. Yeah, the rest of them I'll have to get with groups, I'm pretty sure. The rest of them are a little too tough to get. A befuddled cheetah doesn't come in till TOB level 120. Holy moly. Hey, good morning, Roland. How you doing? Hello. Hello. We got 20% EXP from 58, so maybe we'll try and get a group. We'll go XP. How about that? We got 2 shards. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's go get some group XP. 58 mage LFG. Yeah, let's go get some XP. I could probably fight aliens up here if I wanted to. Let's check here. Yeah, these are dark blue. Trojeg. I remember these also pull in large groups though, which is kind of sucky. I just need like a single pull place. But I remember these aliens. They can actually really swarm up on you. Might be able to pull this guy alone. But he's probably got a buddy in here. Yep, see? Holy shit, dude. Look at his skin. He's kind of scaly, I think. Wow, look at those eyes, dude. Holy shit. Bro. This guy's been up all night, dude. Look at his eyes. This guy's been up all night. Character's hot. He looks like those people on the streets of NYC that have had the brains exposed for easy drug injections. Oh my god. He's seen a few things, hasn't he? Let's find out what Jack Sparrow knows about him. If anyone knows about him, I think Jack's gonna know. What do you know about the Trojeg? Question mark. The Trojeg. We'll find out. We'll find out if he's run into him on the high seas. He's been smoking that toad venom.
Dude boy, orc boy asked me, what do you know about the Trojeg? Ah, the Trojeg, you say? Well, gather round, for I've a tale to spin. You see, back in the days when I was sailing the seven seas, there was talk of a mystical creature known as the Trojeg. They were said to dwell deep in the enchanted forests, guarding ancient treasures and secrets unknown to most mortals. Some say they have the power to bend time and space, but alas, I never crossed paths with such beings. Or perhaps I'm just too drunk to remember.
Yeah, they do have the power to bend time and space. Whoo. All right. Well, let's see if we can get a group somewhere. A little groupy group. I knew a guy in real life, his last name was Group. His name was Jimmy. Jimmy Group. And I tried to look him up one time, and I couldn't find him online. I kept getting like all these different like various groups, you know, these it wouldn't find like the person. It was always just finding like companies and stuff, you know, because of the word group in the search criteria. I was going to look him up, dude, see if he wanted to kick it. And I never found him. The new high-level PvP zone is Vexar. Ooh. Vexar is pretty nasty. I went to Vexar with some friends, and I guess I just didn't like it as much as some of the other zones to go to. Holy moly, look at this bard. Glockenspiel. He's doing a little Glockenspiel. Yeah, Vexar is pretty cool. We were in another room kind of like yesterday where you can't really sit down anywhere, nothing, stuff spawns on you, stuff spawns and then attacks you if you're sitting down. I hate that, you know, because I depend on sitting down. So if I can't sit down, I don't like it. No, sir. I didn't like it. Yeah, that camp in AC was ridiculous, dude. Freaking ridiculous XP. Uh-oh, there's a corpse of his. Look. Glockenspiel's corpse. Oh boy, he's had a rough one out here. He had a rough time, I bet. Where can I find single poles? Just like regular old frickin' single poles, man. I'm trying to think. This is a cool place, though. I really like the redness of the sky, you know, kind of unique. I know they end up doing Anguish and Fear has a background sky like this as well. But it makes you feel like you're in a different land. I was in Ogok one time and it rained blood. I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, well. Here's what we can do. Let us explore one of the mini caves in the area. What if we do that? What if we do that? You better run, Sparrow! What if we do a little spelunking? A little cave spelunking. That could be pretty cool. There's also the Twilight Sea. A little cave spelunking. How about that? Do you think it's too many? Like it'd be too crowded? A ruinous sun revenant. Okay, okay. Let's try this guy out. A ruinous sun rev. Yo, Papa DXX. Hello, my friend. How are you? How goes it today, dude, boy, Orc boy? Dude, we are having so much fun. We're playing some Everquest. We're enjoying a bit of quest hunting for lucid shards. Just trying to get some shardies in the bank. Ooh, a nice necklace. Just trying to get a few shardsies. The Akiva Ruins shard? Yeah, I looked it up. It's a little deep in the zone. Like you have to go kind of up in there. And Akiva's hard, dude. That is a hard zone. You're good? You're about to smoke a little jointy joint, then load up on some Fang Breaker? Ooh, let's go, mate. A little jointy joint. A little frickin' Krondeuten, huh? A little chronic. Hey man, I need to take my Krondeuten. What you smoking on, Smokey? We smoking on straight Deuten up in this mug. You like a little chronic? A little wake and bake? Let's go. Yeah. I like a little Deuten. See if I can get a little screenshot here with these all these aliens and oh no. Oops, damn it. Turned around. I didn't want to turn around. Here we go. This is the screen cap. This is the screenshot right here. Oh yeah, with that centipede there. We might have got a good screenshot right there. Let me check. We're taking screenshots, chat. We're in the game. We're taking screenshots. Yeah, it's a pretty good screenshot. Here we go. We're cleaning up the screenshot a little bit. I'm going to use this screenshot to... we're going to use this screenshot to make a thumbnail for the YouTube video. We're going to do a little YouTube video of us hunting out here. And this is going to be the screen. I'm just cleaning up this name a little bit here. It usually doesn't do the name, but it might. It might. Let's go. And honestly, oh shit. Damn, I screwed up. Oh, I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. Oh. Come on, Orky. Listen, okay. I'm an artist, not a streamer. I'm a dude boy, man. This is what I do. Okay. There's the screen cap. Let's keep cleaning up a few of these little blue spots. I doubt they'll show up, but... And then we come in here, we grab our clicky tool, click this color, and then we can kind of buff out this name too. Just give it a little buffing out. Yes, there we go. Thumbnail. We're getting ready to make a thumbnail. That's good enough. Okay. Save as. Call it screen 420. And done. All right. We're making a small thumbnail. We can keep fighting. Holy moly. I didn't see that other guy over there. The Sun Revenants. Ah, we've been attacked from behind. Ah, I've been attacked from behind. Damn, that little fucker hurts, dude. That stupid flower. I should probably get my buffs and my regeneration. That would be highly helpful. Highly helpful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Phantom Plate. Gives me some HP regen. What happened? It didn't work? No. Am I missing the cat's eye? Oh no. I'm out of spell reagents for it. That's why. Yeah, it takes 3 per cast. I only have 2. Fuck. Well, looks like we're raw dogging it. We're doing a little raw dogging. Little RD. Okay, let's look back here in this corner. Ooh, there is a cave. There is a cave. Which goes to where? I don't know. Nowhere? A cave to nowhere. Let's look inside. Let's look inside. This is a cave to somewhere. Oh, it's just a little thing around the spire. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Apparently there's a thorny succulent that lives up on top of this spire. Let's go see if he's up there. A thorny succulent. Let's go find out. Ugh. 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 I'm climbing. I'm climbing. Ugh. 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 Maybe you can't go all the way up. I was just looking at the map and it says, oh, that's not it. Thorny sunflowers on top of this spire. Alright, alright. Let's try that one. Ugh. Ugh. Trying to climb this thing. Come on, baby. Let me climb it. I'm trying to climb the shaft. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. Maybe it's not up on top. Maybe it's a little cavern, like a little room inside there. Let's check for that. That would be cool. If there was like a little room inside this spire with a named sunflower. Reminds me of climbing in Pantheon. It is pretty cool that you can climb in that game, that's for sure. Let's see, is this a little secret door? Open, open, open. No? Can't go in? You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Alright, alright. I thought it would be a creature inside there. You know? It says the thorny sunflower lives there. So I'm wondering, how do you get in? How do you get in? You like the chronic? I like the chronic. Hey, oh. Let me look this guy up, actually. I'm real curious about the creature now. And about that spire. A thorny sunflower. Scarlet Desert.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Meat's back on the menu, boys. It looks like meat is back on the menu, boys.
Yo, most dang spy coming in with the 41 months. Whoa. Holy shit. Thank you so much, my friend. Wow. Amazing. I was just looking up this thorny sunflower here who seems to live inside this pillar. We're doing some Scarlet Desert today. And apparently this guy either lives in the pillar or on top. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm curious now, you know. I'm looking for a secret thing. A thorny sunflower EQ. Let me see. Scarlet Desert. Let's just look it up. Scarlet Desert EQ. What's the thing called? A thorny succulent? A thorny sunflower. A thorny sunflower, yeah. A thorny... Actually, what I should do is look it up on Quarm database, but let me just look at this anyway. Wet thorn cloak, sunflower thorn. It's a pretty nice little dagger. Poison vine belt. Okay. Alright, I don't know. I was just curious. It looked like something that I could do. Does he drop anything good? No, not really. I was just more curious to explore. I wanted to see if there was like a secret room inside that thing. That's all. We're just looking for some goofy secrets and hanging around, being a freaking Scarlet Desert wanderer. A Scarlet Desert Madman. I'm being a Scarlet Desert Madman today. We're going to change the title of the stream to Scarlet Desert Madman. There's like weird noises. Scarlet Desert Madman is on the loose. Ooh, this guy's a blue guy. Dark blue. Some juicy EXP on this guy, probably. Oh, he resisted my nuke. Ah, thank you, Master Uguay, for the enlightenment. I do feel very enlightened whenever Uguay gives us some advice. Holy moly. We've gone too far. And we've got to run in circles. Ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, this guy's a dark blue. We're in the Scarlet Desert. Oh, nice time for my burnout to wear off. We need the burnout. We need the burnout. Scarlet Desert should have a monastery, I think. Right? Doesn't it make sense? I'm pretty sure there should be a monastery around here. A Scarlet Monastery. Orc Boy, that's the other game. Listen, dude. My fantasy worlds blend together, okay? I only know what I know, and I know that if I'm in a place full of scarlet skies, that there should be a monastery. You're always curious about it? It's good. Yeah, we usually do it. I usually queue those up when I'm doing like my monk or something. And it doesn't matter. I mean, anyone can do it. It's a good character for sure. We actually had a Al Bundy for a while on here. He was hilarious, dude. Al Bundy was so funny. Because he would always like he would always like turn everything into like a Peggy joke, which was hilarious. Does pet trekking work? You might be able to send your pet after the thorny sunflower. It would work if I could target it, yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. Like pet attack, and then you type out the guy's name, and then your pet will say like he's either too far or not a valid target. I know what you mean. I remember that trick, Veratheus. Yes, yeah, that's an older trick, actually. An older EQ trick. Alec says he's an undercon, he's 5 to 6k life. Whoo, sheesh. Hopefully there's no scarlet rot. Oh, man. You know, okay, so most people would go to Scarlet Monastery, and then they would go to Tyr's Hand, right? But do you remember that one place in Eastern Plaguelands, the Scarlet? There's like a little Scarlet village over there too, and those ones were actually pretty good loot, dude. There was good treasure at that one. There was like enchantments. There was like some certain enchantments that people wanted to get. You can only get it from there. Dude, I remember a little bit of Warcraft stuff, man. I played it for kind of a long time. I played it from vanilla through Wrath of the Lich King. And then I actually came back again in Legion. And played a bit of Legion as well, which I thought was a fantastic expansion. Very interesting. You were talking about Elden Ring, but yeah, you know what you're talking about? I've never played Elden Ring or Dark Souls or any of those. I've heard they're really hard games. That it's like super hard, and I could see that. I've seen a lot of people play it who are very skilled gamers. And they get whooped. Dang, another lucid shard. We've already seen several of those rot. They rot away 'cause nobody's home and we are crazy. Toys in the attic. Ooh, the thumbnail came out, you guys. You want to see the thumbnail for today's adventure? Bro, you're going to shit your pants, dude. This is off of the screenshot. Bro, how cool does that look, dude? It even has the pet, like, doing his shit. I don't know why my character has 2 staffs, but you know what? I don't mind. I like it. Pretty badass. When you went to Scarlet Monastery, they all kneel down. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you have the Ashbringer or what? Because I think that's what does it. If you got that Ashbringer. That cash bringer, bro. Corrupted? Yeah, dude. I've been having some Warcraft cravings lately for some classic. Or actually, I could get down on some. I just like doing the quests and stuff, you know. Like I really don't want to raid. I really wouldn't want to raid. I would do like raid finder. I'd be okay with doing some raid finder, but I don't want to like spend 6 hours at night parsing logs or nothing. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Elden Ring is actually an amazing game. You highly recommend it. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that you know, are online that say that it's a really hard game. There's a lot of mechanics, like one-shot mechanics and stuff like that, where you'll just get really defeated. You get defeated quite often. You can pretty much solo and WoW now. You don't actually need a guild to do raids or groups. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, so here's where I left off in WoW. I bought the Shadowlands expansion and literally never even booted it up. Never played it. And that's where I pretty much left off in Warcraft. And so I kind of feel bad. Like, I kind of feel like I should play it and or something, you know. Games like that are not for you. Like the really hard ones, Mustang Spy. Yeah, I will admit I'm a little bit of a difficult disliker. You know, when a game's too tough, I'm just like, oh, you know what I mean? I don't rage, but I'll also like be like, okay, I'm cool on that game, you know what I mean? You can get heroic set pieces and upgrades to mythic. Delves make it easy. Yeah, those mythic runs and stuff, yeah. You like it because it's more open world and you can take your time exploring and getting more powerful. As where the old Souls games are a bit more rigged where you can go. Ah, I see. Yo, Kentucky, how you doing? You didn't miss out with Shadowlands. Yeah, that's what everyone was telling me. So one of my Warcraft, I follow this one lady on Warcraft. I've been following her a long time. I really like her. She's nice and professional and very inspiring. And so I mentioned it to her that I was getting some cravings and that, you know, the Shadowlands thing, how I never played it. Like I bought it but never played it. And she said the exact same thing, Kentucky. You're not missing anything there. I said, all right, all right. Although I do like, I like the way they opened it up, dude. Where Sylvanas like went into the keep and took the mask or whatever, like the Lich King helmet, tore it open, and it tore open the fabric to the Deathlands or whatever, the Shadowlands. I mean, I thought that was cool. I didn't think that there was anything wrong with that as far as leading into it. And yeah, I just didn't ever really like play it probably because I was doing more Everquest or possibly Atlas or something at the time. And that happens, you know. I find a game I like, and I just, you know, I like what I like, and so sometimes we don't play everything as much as we would like. Here's a little Sun Revenant spot. A fiery Sun Revenant. Okay, okay, that's a named guy. Let's go after him. We'll go after him first. We're a little low on mana, so we'll have to be careful. If worse comes to worse, we'll just flee to the Twilight Sea. Let's go. Get in there. Okay, cool. I thought he was going to pull the rest of the camp. But if this is a little 3 spawn, then I'll just hang out here and fight some Sun Rebs for a while. This will work for me. Oh yeah. Is Quarm solo friendly? Hey, Bulk Nachos, welcome in. Quarm it can still be just as hard as regular EverQuest. So you have to be careful about what you're soloing. Ah, quest pieces. Beaded circlet, okay. Bag of scarlet sand, nice, nice. Those are for Twilight armors. Quarm is pretty good for soloing if you do a solo class. Yeah, absolutely you can solo. The spawn rate is a little quicker, so I would say that's very friendly. There's all the there's all the legendary items or the legacy items, like the J boots and stuff like that. J boots drop in Najina off of Drelsna, like the original. But you can only loot 1 per character, so it's also no trade. So, but you can go and get your J boots. You can go and you can get the Mana Stone. So there are legacy items in the game. That makes it really fun. You can bind at the fire pots. Some people really like to do that. So you could do that if you want. Even if you're a melee character, there is an item in game, a clicky that you can get that will cast Bind Affinity on you. You can bind yourself there as a melee character as well. The Shadows of Luckland launched about 3 weeks ago, and so you also have access to the Nexus and the Bazaar, which is real nice. You can buy cheap equipment that way by searching and filtering. That's a plus. So there's actually a lot of really great things about the server. I'm soloing, you know, I'm 58 and I'm just kind of doing some soloing. You've been playing a bit of WoW since you're not always group dependent, but you would like to do some EQ. 9 says, I've gone from 30 to 40 solo in the last week. Yeah, so we don't have the traditional hell levels. The XP scales up. So by the time you're 57, you get to slow down in the 50s, but no actual hell levels like they used to have. That's pretty cool. Ooh, a scarlet cheetah. Let's fight it.
Get over there.
While it still feels small, you stay in the city queue for most of everything. I could see that. Retail WoW just dress up Barbie, even put in 1-button rotation that does at least 80% of a perfect rotation. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, a 1-button rotation, that's right. How interesting. How interesting. Apparently, the one button rotation is effective, but still slow enough that people who really want to min max are going to still use rotations. You've been leveling. Wish you had more free time to play. You didn't know about the hell levels. Makes sense why 35 went so fast. Yeah, no hell levels at all. Just kind of scales up. So every level takes more and more XP to get. You're still having a bit of issues with Zeal. You think it's because of your antivirus. Ah, I see. I see. What kind do you use? I'm using Norton. Norton seems to be okay. Norton. Eminem tomorrow, Big Brew. I'm going to be there. My monk is level 15. And I want to try and get it at least into the 20s, but would love to hit the 30s. As well, you know, I think the 30s would be pretty cool too. We're doing a little Scarlet Desert exploring here, having a little fun. Having a little fun out in the Scarlet Desert. And there are some weird noises out here. Some of these aliens are like squawking and squeaking and screaming and moaning. There's been some moaners out here too. Freaking listen to this tent, dude. Listen inside this canvas tent. See? Moaners. Freaking moaners, man. Who's moaning in there? A lot of centipedes. Get out there and fight some centipedes. Let's see if you can figure out the server setup. Ooh, bulk nachos. You gonna come in, dude? Let's go. The Quarm server does have a cap of 1,200 at the same time. And it does not include the offline traders. So we can have 1,200 characters online, players online at the same time. That's the cap. We never really hit it. We've been up to 1,100 on, you know, like a really busy prime time. But it kind of like fades. But people are saying that eventually the server probably will hit the cap. So we don't know what it'll be like after that as far as getting in and out. I never knew there was a lake out here. Check this out, guys. There's a Scarlet Desert lake. Bro. I wonder if you can fish this lake. Is there anything interesting in here? Probably not. What if there was like a shipwreck under it? Like a treasure chest. A little treasure chest that you could loot. Now that would be cool, dude. Like a galleon, dude. Like a little galleon was in here. I guess it wouldn't be little, but now that would be cool, dude. There is something like that in Death Valley. There's like a ship. There's just like some Spanish ship or whatever that they sailed in when the water was high and like when it connected to the ocean, and then it like dried up around them, and so now there's just like a freaking like a pirate ship, dude, in the middle of the desert. It's pretty cool. An entrance to a secret water temple? Wouldn't that be cool, dude? Wow. Find some crazy temple that no one ever found since the beginning of the game. How long does it take to get 15 in M&M? I did it in a single week. It was a 5-day playtest, and yeah, I played a lot, but yeah, it only took me a couple days. Few streams, not too long or crazy to get to level 15. Q, I think, is one of the higher level guys. I don't know if you follow him or not, but he has, I believe, a level 30 bard. His name's Quatos. You may have met him before on Everquest. He streams kind of late at night, though. Usually us old guys are asleep by the time he's online. Usually I'm already on the couch, dude. Kicked back, feet up, dinner plate in front of me. Put a little Married with Children on the TV and call it a night, dude. But I have considered changing my schedule to kind of similar hours to that, where I start at maybe 6 p.m. Pacific and then go like deep into the night. Deep into the night. It could be a good strategy for me, but I don't know. It depends. Oh, look, a lucid shard on a light crawler. What the hell? Interesting, interesting. Kind of want to explore some caves. Is there any caves to explore? Oh, we're coming up on one. The Blood Tribe Cave. Okay. Okay. Let's get in there. We're going in, boys. The Blood Tribe Cave. You've been going to sleep at about 8:30 p.m.? Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. But, so here's the strategy, right? A lot of these late nighters can and do get partnership on Twitch. A lot of what it is, you know, people who are signing off for the night, they're showing support, they're raiding. You do get a lot more raids, I've noticed, at night. Also, with the midnight thing where you like flip over to the next day, the stats, it kind of boosts the stats or something weird. It's like a refresh on the something or other. Some bullshit. But it's a dream. It's a goal. It's something I have wanted to obtain for a long time as partner on Twitch. It could be the move. It could be the move. I probably should have did it for the whole summer. If I was logical about it, I would have started at the beginning of the summer and did the whole summer just pushing every night. See what happens. You'll be no lifting all week on here, especially in the evenings. No lifing. You're usually up around 5:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m.? Yeah. That's around when I like to get up to, and I get up and stretch and exercise and like do some morning stuff, you know. So, I feel you. I feel you on that. Whoa, these guys got a lot of bones in their cave. I don't know. I'm getting like cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller vibes in here, you know? Chud. I feel like I'm in the Chud caves right now. Have any of you guys ever seen that show? That movie? They got like a 1 and a 2. There's several of them actually. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers, dude. And it's like all these mutants or something that live in the sewers of a city. And they eat people. They come out and fucking snatch them up and take them down. Take them down to their cave or whatever. You love the Chud movies? Yeah, dude. Oh, man. It's the kind of thing that you rent, right? Like you show up at the rental store and you're going through the horror movies and you find Chud and you're like, oh, what's this? Oh shit, a blood tribe wiseman. We've got a wiseman here. Let's pull him back, pull him back, pull him back. Ah, fuck. You know what happened to him? He fell through the world, I think. There he is. He's reset. He's actually reset. He did fall through the world, though. And he teleported back home. Alright, let's get him. Get that wise man! You slept in yesterday, got up at 6:45? I tend to get up early too, even if I go to bed late, which is kind of not a good thing really, but ooh, a prophet's robe. Wisdom 5, intellect 5, plus 10 mana. Raw mana. Not bad at all. A little robe. Got a little robe there for a bit of treasure. I'm treasure hunting these caves. Scarlet Desert. I'm a Scarlet Desert madman today. This is a good grind spot for people too, like level 40 plus, I think. Come out here and do a little grinding. It's nice, outdoor, lots of room, lots of mobs wandering around. Decent coin. Fairly decent drops. You can definitely like gear up a lower or a new party, I should say, like one that's just starting to kind of get some equipment. And there are some really good pieces of equipment out here too. There's a few things that are like, holy shit, where'd you get that? You know, oh, I got it from the Scarlet Desert. A blood tribe warrior. Get in there. A lot of bones in this cave, though. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like being in here. It probably smells horrible. Probably smells horrible in here. There's another blood tribe cave just a little bit to the west as well. These guys actually give me, they do give Chud vibes, yes, but they also are really giving... Have you ever seen that movie, The Time Machine? Where the guy goes back in time and there's those weird cave dwellers, dude. The frickin' Morlocks, I believe they're called. Yeah, Morlocks is coming to mind on those. Dude, that movie was a trip when I was a kid, bro. kind of scary a little bit even. It had this like siren. They would blare this like siren or something. Kind of sounds like a tornado siren. And then all the humans in the village would like go into a trance, and they would all just like walk to the Morlock caves, go inside it, and then once the Morlock had enough people to eat, he would like close the door and turn off the sirens. And it was bones and stuff everywhere in there, dude. Hundreds of people. The old time machine is creepy. The newer one was pretty cool. I saw that one in the theater with my buddy. The newer one was pretty cool too. Alright, we're fighting some creatures. My mana's low. I need a KEI, man. It's kind of bad that we're so dependent on KEI, but it's a mana regeneration spell, and you can get it. The really good ones last like 4 hours. Yo, what's up, Captain Cube? How you doing, dude? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're having some cool adventures in the Scarlet Desert. We're on the light side of the moon. Doing light side things. It's so hot here. It's so hot in the desert. It's so hot. Am I going for the lucid shards? Yeah, I did. I got it. I got the one from here. I did the gray earlier. I did here. I was over in Sanctus Saru, but I was having a little trouble with getting extra mobs. See, here's another one, lucid shard. So they're not too rare here. They're not too rare. Pretty easy to get. I saw one on a light crawler too, so I'm feeling like I should be able to get the one from Saru pretty easily. I'll try again. But we still have to get Akiva, Fungus Grove, Shrezaw. Maybe one or two more. I think I'm up to like 5 now, so I've got half of them. I mean, it's not really... I don't know why I'm collecting them, because I'm not really in a raiding guild. So why am I getting the key? I don't know. Just to quest. Just pretty much just to quest. You run with you? Need to collect them on your monk? Hell yeah, dude. for shizzle. Yeah, we're just out here hanging out, slaying some creatures of the desert. Mostly exploring caves. I killed a couple of named guys. Got a little bit of treasure. You know? We're treasure hunting. Around the whole perimeter of the Scarlet Desert are various caves and things like that. So I think I'm going to go and just kind of look in them. We're doing some spelunking today. Cave spelunking. Oh, he was running for me. I gotta be careful. Never mind, Monk is capped at TOV for raids. Yeah, dude. It's so far it hasn't been rare. So far, the rarest one that I know of is going to be Maiden's Eye. And that's only because I think it only comes off of the named mobs. You literally have to spawn a named to get the shard. But I do think that the names always have a shard, which is pretty cool. So all you gotta do is get a named guy to pop and then get the shard. It's not as hard on this server since it's only an 8-minute spawn timer. Other servers I've been on, it's taken a long time out there. Look, a lucid shard from the frickin' sunflower, LOL. So yeah, so you're not gonna have a hard time getting these. Here we go. Blood Tribe Warriors. You gonna come out on the cleric? Word, dude. Yeah, we could get cheeky. We could go to... I don't know. We could hang out here, I guess. I'm just doing some scarleting. We could always go to a different place and get some XP as well. Go to Shraza and kill the snakes? Dude, I wouldn't mind. The Emperor Key is actually a really good piece of equipment as well. Like, it doubles as a massive piece of equipment. So it's a good ring, I believe. Yeah. Zazu and Zurzu. You got to get Zazu and Zurzu, or whatever they're called. And then you do Taskmasters and Wardens. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Keezy Bun Gaming, how you doing today? This area looks like a fiery volcano area. Yeah, it does. Like, what if we were in a volcano? That'd be cool. It's a desert on the moon, which is constantly baked. I think this moon is landlocked, like our moon is on Earth. And like, there's a light side and a dark side of the moon. This is light side. This is probably the closest to the sun, I would assume. This desert. Let's look at the Looklyn roadmap thing. Yeah, okay, let's see here. So here's the pretty much the original Luckland map, I thought. And we are Scarlet Desert. So we're all like right up in here. Right all up in here. Doing a little Scarlet Deserting. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Thought they had a different one. Am I playing Monsters and Memories tomorrow? Absolutely, I am. Yes, I've got a 15 monk, and I'd really like to get push up into like the 25, 30 level range during this playtest. That's your theme song today, Captain Cube? It's raining tacos? Let's go. The tacos that have rained down, you're going to need to wash it down with a nice glass of lait Paguer. The finest cooking wine in stores. The finest cooking wine. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Cube, for sharing that. It is a pretty banging hit. There's a guy I follow on Twitch. His name is Bo Shangles. And he has... his channel points are tacos. And he also has a thing where you can earn tacos on his channel. There's a guy over there that's got over 1 million tacos, dude. Can you believe that? 1 million tacos. That's a lot of tacos. That's a lot of freaking tacos, dude. Like real tacos? It's like his channel points or whatever. My channel points are teeth. Because Orc uses teeth as currency. But I've been thinking of changing it. Like, I was thinking of doing like Orc bucks. That would be pretty funny. Take a picture. I wanted to do like a picture of the Schrute buck from Dwight Schrute. And then... Grubworm Guts, Shiknar Claw, Trojeg Toe, Runed Ring of Fire. Wow. Like a Schrute buck, you know, we'll do orc bucks. That'd be funny. How much is an orc buck worth? Probably the same as that Pepsi jet. You know, every orc buck is worth as much as that jet that Pepsi was supposed to give someone and never did. They retracted their agreement. They were like, oh, wait a minute. You actually won the jet? No. We can't give you a jet. What are you going to do with it? I'm gonna fly it, dude. I'm flying that bitch to work every day. One of your dreams is to help Q get sponsored by
Not to
Taco
worry.
Bell.
I have a permit.
This just says I can do what I want.
Freaking Ron. Yeah, he does the Taco Bell night, right? He orders Taco Bell and eats. I saw that when we were playing Pantheon together. I was staying up, hanging out, and he was getting his Taco Bell order in. I had Taco Bell about a month ago. There is one in Clear Lake, and sometimes when I go to Clear Lake, I pick some up. But it was expensive. Yeah, there it is. Pack it, fire it up, come along. Take a hit from the bong. Oh, God. There's a smoldering ash in my lap. Oh, dude. A smoldering ash in my lap.
Now, sing the berries and cream song. Go for it. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Dude, let me ask you this. Would you stay the night in a cemetery with the berries and cream guy? Would you stay the night in a cemetery with the berries and cream guy? Nah?
Dumb.
Stupid.
Crazy. Dangerous.
Do you have a weapon? You could fashion a bone shiv from a carcass, from a grave carcass. First, the zombies are definitely going to eat his ass first. You push him into a zombie and escape. Get out of here, berries and cream guy. Play a little Cypress Hill. Yeah, that's what it is, dude. Insane in the brain. Actually, that's not him, but still. I am insane in the brain. And the membrane. You mean the world won't miss him and we're already in a cemetery? Prance about shouting berries and cream before tipping over the gravestone. Dude. One time I got blamed for tipping over some gravestones. Very odd thing to be blamed for. I know. So, when I lived in Texas, I was kind of like a rocker, you know. I had long hair and a Metallica shirt, and so I was a little different, right? Most of the kids that went to my school were farm kids and stuff. It was a farm town, a little small farm town, and so I'm one of the only rockers, and like I would visit my mom in the summers. I would come home to California in the summers and stay with my mom. And so one year I come back to school and I'm like, hey, what's up, everybody, you know? And kids are coming up to me and they're like, hey, man, we heard you were pushing over gravestones. I said, what the fuck, dude? I said, wait a minute. Back up. You heard I was pushing over gravestones over the summer? And they're like, yeah. I said, dude, I was in California all summer long. Like, I don't know who was pushing over these stones, but not me, man. I ain't going to no fucking graveyard at night. You guys are tripping. Like, I might be a rocker guy or whatever, but that doesn't mean I want to be in a graveyard at night. Where are we? We are at the Blood Tribe Cave, southwest corner. Southwest Blood Tribe Cave right there. Can you believe it, though, dude? Just randomly getting blamed for pushing over some gravestones. So, wow. You're a little younger, so you probably don't understand what the mods thing was when mods and rockers were a thing back then. Mods. They were, what were they? They were, I guess you would say they're kind of like the goths of that era of the 80s. They were, like short-haired girls that it was kind of like a floppy haircut. And I could show you some. Right away, I could show you a mod girl there's a movie called 3 O'Clock High. 3 O'Clock High. And it's this kid named Jerry who, there's a new bully that shows up at school. He's like a bully that kids knew from other high schools, and he's been kicked out and all this other stuff. This is a mod. This is a mod girl. Like a pre-goth, like a not all black goth. Like they don't wear all the darkest shit and the dark makeup. It's a goth with no makeup and a little color on the clothes. But still very dark, still dancing to The Cure in the middle of the night. That kind of thing. Hey, there's Beardhammer. What's up, dude?
Wah, wah, wah. Ooh, wah, wah, wah.
If you've never seen it, it's a movie called 3 O'Clock High from 1987. And I feel like it captures the 80s even more than Breakfast Club. Much more of a true 80s vibe than Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club is good, though. Don't get me wrong. Breakfast Club definitely captures the 80s vibe. But give 3 O'Clock High a chance. You're going to be very surprised. Very surprised. All right, we're buffed, dude. We got frickin' Heroic Bond, Bulwark of Faith, Arc Shielding. Let me get my Arc Shielding up again. Refresh it. Feeling strong now. We're doing a cave crawl. We're crawling all the caves. The next one is the one in the upper northwest corner. Another Blood Tribe cave. We're cave crawlers. Captain
Cave crawl.
Splash the movie. I like that one too, Veritheus. I used to watch it a bunch of times, actually. We had it on tape at my house when I was young. And so I watched Splash many, many times. Many, many times, dude. I had kind of a young crush on Daryl Hannah. I thought she was a really pretty lady back then, Do you want the shard from these Sun Revenants, dude? They'll probably drop them. You haven't seen Breakfast Club, but you've heard about the band sung Don't You Forget About Me. They thought it was going to be a straight-up bargain bin film, but they wrote a song that they thought would be just as bad. Ironically, no one forgot about the iconic Simple Minds song for the film. All right, let's get this man his shard. These Sun Revenants probably drop it. A lot of stuff here can drop it. We're not really fighting aliens because we don't really have to. So we're not really fighting aliens, but we can if we want to. Damn, resistant ass fuckers, dude. They're always a bit resistant, these Sun Reavers. I've noticed that. makes sense, I guess. You know, they're out here doing magic stuff. 3 stacks of food, you got it, my man. Uh-oh. Text message. What do we got? What do we got? Mediacom will be performing a rolling reboot in your area. No, I'm just kidding. They do sometimes, though. I hate that. Oh, it's just a bill. Yeah. Oh, your bill's ready to be paid. Cool. Oh yeah, look at that light crawler. Blinded by the light crawler. You love your dyslexia sometimes. You read that dwarf's name is Breadhammer. Yeah, he is. He did. He just took 3 stacks of bread. Guy's definitely doing some bread hammering. Wrapped up like a douche. Is that what he says? Is wrapped up like a douche? Oh man. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche. I think it's a different lyric though. Let's look it up. I used to listen to this one Beach Boys song, and I swear to God, he said, getting bud by the nickel. But he said he was getting bored doing the same old thing. I thought he said getting bud by the nickel. Let me see. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. A deuce. Like 2. I guess a deuce is also a poop anyway, so I don't know. Quite an interesting lyric. Didn't age well, did it? In modern slang, did not age well. I was listening to. I was actually playing a Michael Jackson game the other day on arcade game. I was playing Moonwalker, and in the background music was like the Bad song, like I'm bad, doom 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 doom, and I was thinking to myself, dude, these lyrics actually kind of suck now. You know, he makes it sound like he's actually bad. You know, because you've heard in gamer speak, you know, you can be called bad, like you're so bad, you're bad, and that's what it sounded like he was singing about in my ear. Like it sounded like he was calling himself like a bad gamer. Who's bad? Doom, 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 doom. I was like, this didn't age well. You remember that on Sega Master System? Yeah, that's what it was. It was made by Sega. They actually had it in the arcade too, like coin operated as well. Yep, that's the same one. That game is dope, dude. Like, you turn into the robot, you can shoot, and you go through the bar and everything. It's pretty cool. Here we go. This is the cave entrance. We're going in. We're going to go see if there's any named up in there. Any rares. These plants actually look pretty cool too, dude. They're kind of like a space lotus or something. You know what I mean? Very cool space lotus. I almost feel like they're actually unique to this zone alone. I've never seen another one of these. Unless there's some more down in the fungus grove or somewhere. I haven't really seen very many of those plant creatures in the game. Ooh, this guy's a dark blue. Let's go. Get some juicy XP. Little juice. This cave might be the highest level Blood Tribe cave in the zone. Could potentially be some halfway decent drops in here. It looks like a jack in a pulpit. A jackfruit. He threw his hat like he was a king. Yeah, dude. Like Kung Lao. Yeah, freaking. What the? Cut off a guy's neck, dude. Man, I played. Dude. I booted up Mortal Kombat on my arcade system. And I was playing it the other day. And I couldn't even beat the first guy. Okay. Not only that. Every time the first guy, no matter who it was, beat me, he fatality'd me, dude. I was getting freaking completely annihilated on that game. He fatality'd me like every time, too. I was like, oh my god. Ho, we got a shaman. Ho, Thundercats. Ho. They do lick you with their eyes, those plants. We're trying to work our way in, but we got a little sidestepped here with a shaman who's arrived. You want to get a PS5 and go out and purchase all the Rock Band instruments and stuff that your kids have been playing. Some fake Roblox stuff. You want to show them what a real one is. Those were pretty fun. Me and some friends had a lot of fun playing Rock Band and all that stuff. We were at a cabin once. Tahoe. We were renting a cabin. And we're smoking herb and playing some Rockstar. Just having a good old time, you know. Yeah, Guitar Hero. Yeah, dude. It's just one after another, man. We keep getting into fights with these blood tribes. That's alright. This guy's a dark blue. Get some EXP. My pet loves fighting blood tribe. He's a Goranga Slayer. Now a Malosini spell? Yeah, I have it. I do. It's actually loaded up too. Malaisement. I've got Malaisement, which is easier to land but doesn't quite give as high of a MR debuff. I'm pretty low on mana though. My KEI is gone. Get absolutely wrecked on the first level. Yeah. I don't know if I could change the settings or what, or go to easier, but dude, that Mortal Kombat that I loaded up was full blast, dude. Full blast. Alright, let's get in the cave. We're exploring this cave. We're spelunking. A little spelunker. Ooh. A warrior. Get him! Usually there's one or two by the entrance. Yep, there's another warrior. He's a dark blue as well. Okie dokie, here we go. Big boys, big boys. These are the big boys of the Scarlet Desert. And the Sun Revenants on top of the plateau. Those are a pretty big deal. For raid bosses, yes, generally you can just mallow group mobs and be fine. You miss AEI as a level 1. At 60, do you mala then malazny? You can. Yeah, that's what you're probably supposed to do. If you can get them to land. How much deeper does this cave go? I think it's a pretty deep cave. Yeah, it's got a little wraparound. Okay, okay. I think we're going to find some treasure in here. Treasure. Okay, shaman. Ooh, oh, there's a warrior right below us here. He's getting cheeky. He's down there getting cheeky. Epic Pact doesn't give a F about resists. You just thought you never did the epic 1.0 on your 120 mage. You could probably do it pretty easily. Especially since they put the Agent of Change on all the servers for those zones, you know what I mean? Now, you do have to have a sub in order to open up the instance. Like you can't do it on free to play. They don't let you open up the instances. But if you have a all access, then you sure as hell could open up your own instances to go after those epic pieces. And you can get the augment. So if you wanted to change your weapon look to the 1.0, you get the augment for it. There's a quest to do the augment. You probably already know. Man, I tried to do it on my Shadow Knight. My Shadow Knight was like level 75 or something, or maybe 80. And I couldn't beat the dungeon, dude. I actually couldn't beat it to get that augment. And some people gave me some good equipment too. They gave me like Sunwell shit or whatever it's called. Solteris stuff. I couldn't beat it. You're surprised Daybreak hasn't made Epic 3.0s. They're not smart enough. They just rerun old shit by monetizing it. Yeah, man. You know what I want? I want the Sea Hag illusion from Tower of Frozen Shadows, man. They should be putting those up in the store. It's a cool character. It's definitely a cool character model. Look, this guy's been eating a lot of corpses. Big old pile of bones right there. He is the bone collector, actually. Check this out. So here's the spawn spot for the bone collector. A blood tribe bone collector. And sure enough, his whole collection of bones is sitting here. Wow. Well, hot dog. Isn't that cool? Try out the new Lucklin on retail. That would be fun, actually. I do want to push my retail guys a little further. That's probably what I should have did instead of THJ, honestly. I should have worked on my 2 retail monks. But my all access is expired right now, so even though the characters are on the Lucklin server, I could still grind, I suppose. I fought Lucklin. I fought there was a battle where you fight her and you have to worry about like oh, there's the bone collector. He's here. He's here. The bone collector. We found him. This guy's going to have treasure. Fiona V. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a good server because it has free trade. Oh yeah, baby. We got another named mob. Scarlet Desert. I do like Fairy on a Vi as well. You half-eaten fried cockatrice bones. Oh no, he died in the wall, dude. Fuck. Oh, I looted him. Bracer of agitation. Whoa. AC 6, strength 2, dex 9, agility 9. Golly, that's a ranger's wet dream right there. Holy crap. Reckless, dude. You're getting lucky. You're getting lucky, Reckless. Who's the blonde chick on the EQ cover box? What's the X-Mog you need? Her name is Fariona Vi. She was the main character of Everquest. But there's also some newer ones that have come about. There's a really good cosplayer who cosplays Fariona Vi. Yeah, look up Fariona Vi cosplay, dude. I think you'll be a little happy. A little happy. It's just, there's some pretty models. She's the elf queen princess or something, so you heard. Do you think she's an enchanter? What's her, is she a cleric or is she an enchanter? I always thought she was an enchanter. She's very enchanting. Ha ha! Got him!
Frickin' orc boy.
I know. Terrible joker. I'm a terrible joker. Alright, we checked that cave, so maybe we go to the next one. We'll go see. There's a couple more Blood Tribe caves this way. They could potentially be empty. But I say we have a look, you know, see if there's any points of interest inside, maybe there's something interesting to see. Could be another named guy. I guess they just spawn anywhere, really. They don't necessarily have to spawn on their exact spawn spot. You know what I mean? You want to go kill snakes, dude? Yeah, we can go kill snakes. Yeah. Let's go kill snakes. Do you want to, do you already have a party, or do we want to start a party? Did you get your lucid shard, by the way? You got it? Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go to the gray. Let's go see about those snakes. Them snaky boys. We should start one? Let's go. Anybody want to come to Shrazor Temple? We got a magician, we got a cleric. Who's coming to Shrazor with us?